All right, hey everyone, this is Kevin Chia from evergreenaffiliate.com, and today I'm going to show you a demo of LiveReach. I'm also going to be answering any questions that you might have in regards to LiveReach itself, and let's just see what we've got here going on. So I'm going to do a live Q&A as I just mentioned, and I want you guys to just ask any questions that you have. I'm going to walk you through how to use the software. I'm going to walk you through also some different ways that I realize the software is going to be beneficial to me, and if you're in a position like me, then hopefully this will be beneficial for you as well. Just going to make sure that the stream is all fired up here. Looks like my streaming health is good, and I think we're off to the races. So first thing I want to do here is make sure that you know that when you're, or if you're interested in picking up LiveReach, the links are in the comments below. Of course, if you do follow the links and register for the bonuses, then you'll have access to the bonuses once you make your purchases of LiveReach. And just want to make sure I grab that information for you guys right here, and then of course have that available for you. So give me just 2 seconds, make sure you have that, because we have some awesome bonuses going on today for LiveReach as well, and things like training, because one thing that LiveReach doesn't have when you buy it initially is training. So LiveReach was provided, a bonus was provided for training about streaming, but I actually have given you some additional bonuses as well to do with Facebook, which we'll get into in just a brief period of time here. So first of all, let's go over what LiveReach is, what it does, and what it can do for you. So LiveReach, as you can see here, is a software, and that software is designed to help you go live on Facebook and YouTube. And this is going to really help you because as a lifestyle entrepreneur, as an affiliate marketer, as someone who wants to build a business online, that's going to require that you go out and you actually get some people to know that you exist. It's really important that they know that you exist, and then from there, of course, you want to be able to get your message across. I know I'm being really hesitant here. The reason for that is I'm just still setting up, and I probably should have all that done ahead of time. But let's get right into what LiveReach will do after you. Let's really just get into what LiveReach will do. How's that? So you're going to go streaming into YouTube. You're going to go streaming into Facebook. How is that really going to help you? Well, number one, LiveReach will allow you to take a video that you've already created, you've already edited, and allow you to upload that into LiveReach, which will then stream it for you into YouTube and Facebook. Now, I'm going to actually minimize LiveReach right now and show you sort of the power of this. When we get to YouTube, when I go into YouTube, there's actually a section in YouTube specifically for live recommendations. And if we take a look at this listing right here, we're going to see that this is, live, and it says people watching now. I think it's like 700 people or something watching now. Oh, it's 86 at the moment.
That was floating around Saturn at the time of its birth.
And we notice that
possibly
this video, even though it says live, is not live. This has been edited. This has been polished to be, more professional. And looks like I paused it there. And they have different interviews from different people talking about space, talking about the way that our universe works. And this stream has been going on for a couple days now. Now, either one of two things is happening here. They're just looping the stream, or I'm actually gonna make sure it's right on live, or this particular stream was uploaded, and as you can see, it's live, so I don't really have a duration here, but it looks like it's about 4 hours long. And YouTube, for some reason, hangs on to that live value and allows it to stay live. See here, started streaming on February 23rd. So, but it's only 4 hours long. So at which point, when did this live part end? And YouTube seems to hang on to the whole idea of it going live for quite some time, at least 4 or 5 days that I've seen. So right there, when you have a pre-made video that you can turn into a live stream, this is going to give it a signal boost. This is going to allow YouTube to basically highlight that your content exists, get it out to more people. Of course, more people seeing it turns into a greater potential of someone taking action. Once they take action, of course, that turns into the opportunity of you having a commission or something along those lines made. So it depends on what you're really asking them to do. Could be to generate leads, could be to generate sales. At this point, I'm going to turn that, close it down because I don't want to take up too much bandwidth. There we go. And I'll just pop LiveReach in here. But let's take a look at how LiveReach actually works. As you can see here, I've got this screen. Once I log into LiveReach, you're going to see a screen that's like this, says schedule your first video, or you're going to see a screen that looks like this. And I'm going to actually disconnect these here because I want to walk you through what it takes to get your accounts connected as if you first got LiveReach. So the first thing you're going to do, like I said, is if you come to a screen that's like this, just click on the little captain's wheel up here, and then that's going to bring you to this page here. You're going to connect Facebook and YouTube. I would highly recommend you connect both. Now, I do more video work on YouTube than I do on Facebook. However, they're both very important, and when you want to really maximize the reach that you're going to get to your community, obviously 2 platforms is a whole lot easier than 1, and LiveReach makes it so easy to easily just go in and use both of these platforms, even if you've never used YouTube before, even if you've never used Facebook Live before. This makes it extremely easy for you to do. And you're going to see here that it's very newbie friendly. Like, as I mentioned, just click on the little captain's wheel there, and then click on connect for your Facebook. Now what this is going to do is it's going to ask you to log into Facebook and then ask for permission for getting access to your pages, getting access to your live feed for your personal account, and then getting access to your groups. And pages is something that live casting has been available to for quite some time, but groups is fairly recent, and the power of being able to cast to groups is absolutely phenomenal. I'm just going to log in here and then click log in, and this is going to again ask you for permissions, which it doesn't do for me because I've already connected and approved LiveReach as a software. And at this point, as I was mentioning, if you stream to your page, that's going to give you, boost to your page. It's going to give you a boost to your community. You can do things like boost that boost that post, which will allow you to extend that, that information, that feed into more audiences, or into more, a bigger reach. Now, if that's the case, if you're going to do that, that's a solid marketing plan. But the question is now, what are you going to stream live, right? That's always been the question in the past, is what were you going to go live? What were you going to stream? What was the purpose of that live stream? And what I've seen is a lot of webinars that have been turned into live streams that have really created, a big impact for the community. But it gets even better, because now you can live stream into groups, and with LiveReach you can simply schedule that stream. So you can take that content that you want to publish out, and you can turn it into a live stream to get far more engagement. In fact, there's about 8 times more engagement on a live stream than there is on a standard video post. So you can take it, schedule it, even though it's pre-made. You can schedule it with LiveReach and put it into a group, and now your community is being catered to, and it's being catered to in a way that's going to cause more engagement. Once again, I'm just going to connect here on YouTube. Same idea. It's going to ask me what account do I want to connect it to. I'm going to click Evergreen Affiliate. It's going to ask me to make sure that it can manage my account and track all the things it needs to track, and that's pretty much it. Two connected accounts. Now, we haven't talked about using it yet, but that's pretty much it for the actual administration part. Now that we've got those 2 accounts connected, we're just going to schedule our first video, and that's simply simple. You're just going to click on that little link here. It's going to bring us into our computer. I'm going to go to the desktop here. I've already got a video selected. It's actually the wrong video. That's why I paused there. I was like, oh, that's the wrong video. Doesn't really matter. At this point, I can schedule this video to go on Facebook, and this is going to go live onto my personal page at this point, and I can select, do I want it to go to a group? As you can see here, it says group. Do I want it to go to a fan page? At this point, I can go to my own personal fan page. And you'll notice that there's a really good feature here on Facebook, and that is to add a thumbnail. Depending on the settings of the person that's scrolling, with their thumb on their phone, this thumbnail is always going to be important, but depending on their features, it's going to be, a little bit of importance or a lot of importance, or have a little bit of importance or a lot of importance. And that is when you add a thumbnail, it allows you to capture attention before the video plays. So this is really important because some people have it so their videos autoplay, and others have it so the video does not autoplay and will never autoplay. So the only way you can grab their attention is to add a thumbnail. And this is a really, really good feature for Facebook. I'm really glad that they thought of that, because it's not available on YouTube. I wish that it was, but this is, again, this is something that is really, really powerful for the ability to grab attention on Facebook. So then you're going to set your quality. I always recommend 720p here, because it's the highest quality on Facebook. It's also a standard quality setting for YouTube. And I record in 720p just to make it universal, so there's no stretching or pixelation based on rendering. Once you select the quality, you can, if you want, go in here and preview the video. And then, of course, play and pause. You're going to see how long the video is here. And then you can go over to schedule and click on schedule. And if you want to maybe make it tomorrow at 2 a.m., that doesn't make sense. That's the wrong 2. There we go, 2 a.m. like so. You can just use these dials, very easy to do. Let's make it 2 p.m. Or I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to go live right now. I'm just going to send it out live right now. If I click set now, it's going to go back to today's date and time. I click on the check mark. In this case, I'm not going to go live now. I'm going to click on the check mark, and then I'm going to put my post description. And this will be the description that you have on the top of your Facebook post, where they're going to see the video. And then once you start promoting it or boosting it, that description is actually going to go under the video and give you a lot more video real estate, I guess. So from here, I can just put here, this is awesome, because I don't really want to put a full description in here. And that's it for the settings here, except you can also set some other little tiny things. That's it for the required settings, I should say. Your message is going to be in English. There's other languages here. This is good for Facebook identifying, the type of people who might be interested in your message. Previously recorded live on, aired recently, and aired on. So I could put it recorded on, and then put the date and time, and then that's it. And I'm going to click on schedule. But before I click schedule, because once you click schedule, it's going to go for live for Facebook and YouTube. That's something that's really important to note. I'm going to go over here to YouTube, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make sure it's 720. There's no play button on the YouTube video. It's just on the Facebook video that you can preview it. There's also no thumbnail, so that's unfortunate. I do wish that's one feature that they had come out with LiveReach, is the ability to add a thumbnail to YouTube, because at this point, after the stream goes live, you're going to have a thumbnail, right? And right now, of course, YouTube is just going to select a thumbnail, and that's one thing that I think that would have been nice to really have. Also, I don't really need a play button down here because I have it on Facebook, but if I was only promoting to YouTube, if for some reason I did not activate my Facebook account with LiveReach, then that would be a bit of an issue there as well. I would want to make sure I could see the video properly. And again, I'm going to go over here to schedule. I'm going to, I should say first, I'm going to set my quality, make sure it's the same. And again, I usually do 720. And I want to select the YouTube sharing options here. Public, everyone, specify just specific friends, or just me. And then now we have schedule 2, and against date and time. So I'm going to go on the 28th, and same time as Facebook. And then of course I'm going to put in a post description, which would go under the video, and this is where you're going to get your standard YouTube description. Now there's no way to really add tags or anything like that at this time, so you would have to schedule it and then go in and add those additional tags. That's another feature that would be nice, but doesn't take away from the fact that this is still a very convenient way to get your videos to go live. Now I will mention, when it comes to the title on Facebook here, you're going to want to change it to be something that's engaging, maybe ask a question of your Facebook audience. And on YouTube, you want to make sure that you're keeping it keyword rich and that you're properly structuring your video title, because this will be the title that shows up in YouTube. And at that point, you do want to make sure you have that keyword rich, good description that captures the attention of your marketplace. So that's it. Then we're going to click on schedule. I'm going to click schedule one time here, but before I do, make sure I've got Facebook selected and YouTube selected. As you can see, when I deselect both of them, now it's going to take that green button away. So now I'm going to click on schedule, and it's going to take a few minutes and schedule it software. Now, when I've been testing this over the last week or so, and one of those times that I tested it, I clicked schedule, and the application said, I have an error, and it asked me to close the application. But my videos were still scheduled. Okay, so all I had to do is reopen the application, and that wasn't really a big deal there. Now, if you click on these little X's here, these red X's, it actually removes your scheduled post from YouTube and from Facebook, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't need to go in to YouTube or Facebook to manage that post. I can do that here. The only time I would need to go into YouTube is if I wanted to add tags, which for a live broadcast is not quite as important. You would want to do that afterward anyway. But at this point in time, again, it would be a nice feature for them to have. So that's sort of well, that's exactly how LiveReach works. That's all there is to it. It's very newbie friendly. Once you have your video created, you can just go in here, connect your accounts, schedule the video, and then go play with your kids, go on vacation, do whatever it is you need to do. And what's great about this is that you can create content and schedule it to go live at a specific time for your audience. And if you're like me and you're a solo entrepreneur and you do a lot of affiliate marketing by yourself or very little outsourcing, then this is a great tool to have, because what this allows me to do is not only have more freedom with my time, but if I wanted to get more engagement from my community, I could create the video, schedule the post, and then be there at the scheduled time to answer questions and post links and all in all, just interact with the community and get a higher level of engagement, but also a higher level, of course, of leads and then, of course, sales. So this allows me to sort of do two things at once. That whole proverbial, if I had more time in the day and if I could just clone myself, right? So let's talk a little bit about what you're going to see when you go to order LiveReach. So the first thing you're going to see is that LiveReach is going to be offered to you. Actually, I'm going to just minimize this. LiveReach is going to be offered to you, and the price point for LiveReach is $47 for a personal license. This is going to give you 3 installations. Now, in my office here, I have 3 computers, and if I'm working on my laptop like I am now, then obviously I really want to be able to get all my software in place. This is sort of my main work computer. But if I'm over there on the big rig, as I call it, then I still want all my software available. I don't have to come over here and do some work and scheduling and then go over there and finish the work. I just want it available. So for me, it doesn't matter what station I'm at, doesn't matter what kind of work I'm doing. The fact that it has 3 licenses is amazing, because in my personal office, I use 3 computers on a pretty consistent basis. Then you have the $77 agency license, and this agency license is mostly about outsourcing. So you get up to 20 personal installations or outsourcing installations. So you could have someone that you hire to do your scheduling for you, or maybe it's you just give them parameters. You just say to your video editing person, I'm going to send you some clips. You edit the video, you create the video, and then you upload it to go live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I should add the Eastern Standard Time, because we're all in different time zones. So then we have the OTO, which is the social kickstart. Now, there is one time that I would sort of wave you off potentially using LiveReach. There's no point in you buying LiveReach if you're only ever going to go live on Facebook, and here's the big part, and you want additional help in using your Facebook marketing, because Social Kickstart is an amazing software that's going to help you with your live organic search. Let me try that again. It's really going to help you with, number one, your pay-per-click ads, which is what I know best. Okay, it's going to help you with pay-per-view ads on Facebook. So anytime you're doing any form of Facebook marketing, that's where Social Kickstart comes in. It's going to help you with your organic traffic. It's going to help you with your viral traffic. Okay, it's going to help you go out there and get viral content that's being shared so that you can share it yourself and engage your audience with that content. And it allows you to stream to Facebook. Okay, it allows you to take a video you've already created and upload it and stream it to Facebook, very similarly to what LiveReach does. So at this point, if you're only going to go live to Facebook, I would say save yourself the $47 or $77. Go get Social Kickstart instead, which the link is down below this in the description area, and then that's going to allow you to cover that. What Social Kickstart won't do, however, is allow you to go live to YouTube. And that's where Social Kickstart allows for Facebook, it allows for your marketing on Twitter, it ties in Twitter, and it ties in LinkedIn. So it has those 3 social sites really covered. However, it does not really get into YouTube at all. And that's where LiveReach can come in, where you can start building that channel, start building that brand using LiveReach to be able to stream. Then, of course, if you want an agency license to Social Kickstart, that's where upsell number 2 here comes in. That's $17 a month, where you can have outsourcing and or agency style licenses for the additional $17 a month. And if you are an agency, again, it really is designed to make your job easier or make the job of your outsourcer easier, allowing you, of course, to them to get the work done faster and therefore either get more work done or you pay less overall. So well worth the investment there if you are an agency or you do have an outsourcing team. The last upsell you're going to see here in the funnel is the Easy VSL. And out of everything here, I just want to point out that it may be last in the funnel, but it is entirely essential. Let me rephrase that. It's not absolutely essential, but it's absolutely recommended when it comes to this whole funnel, this whole setup, because Digital Kickstart and Mark and Matt, they really thought about what this offer was going to be and how it was all going to tie together. Easy VSL is going to allow you to just write out your script, which I believe they actually give you a script in Easy VSL to be able to create a video. And we're actually going to be giving you a review style script when you pick up LiveReach. So when you go live, you can, or create your videos, you can use the review style script to be able to get the most out of LiveReach. And with Easy VSL, if you had that script and you uploaded it to a video to Easy VSL, you would then simply read it out to the software. It would capture your voice. It would merge the 2 together and create an amazing, stunning looking video. Now, I don't have Easy VSL 3.0, but I do own Easy VSL 2.0. And the only reason I didn't upgrade is because I was already doing really, really great things with Easy VSL 2.0. And I just didn't want to spend the extra money on something that I wasn't sure I was going to use. And looking back, that may have been a mistake, because Easy VSL has kinetic video that Easy VSL 2.0 does not have. So the 3.0 has kinetic video, which allows the text to move around on the screen, keeping people more engaged. They're literally wondering, what is the text going to do next, while they're also, of course, watching your video and absorbing your sales message. So at $67 today, a $9.99 a month continuity, that is an amazing deal. Now, the $167 per year, if you know that you're definitely going to use this Easy VSL like I have, since I've owned it, I've produced about 1 funnel a month, which is way more than I ever could have before, because I always had that barrier of not having the video. So because I just wasn't comfortable on camera, as you can sort of see here. Much better than I used to be, though, and Easy VSL allowed me to start getting over that fear, because all I do is record my voice and then merge it with the text, and it would create this stunning looking video. And okay, well, those started to work. Now all I need to do is get better. So then I started to get better, and then they worked, of course, better. And then from there, now I can go live and talk to you. And even though I'm stumbling and saying and ah, it's not really a big deal, because I've just learned that most people don't care about that. And Easy VSL helped me through that particular pain. So again, I do highly recommend Easy VSL 3.0. And I will say that once you have this, then Social Kickstart becomes all that much more powerful when you're going out to Facebook and creating content. And of course, LiveReach becomes it just becomes a no-brainer at that point, because you've got this awesome video that you can use as a teaser video. You can use it as a sales video. You can publish those videos live to boost your signal and get more of more reach when it comes to your getting your video and your content out there. So that's the three. These are the three products here that you're going to see in the funnel, and the price points you're going to see them at. So let's talk a little bit about what you're going to get as a bonus if you click below and use our link in order to make your purchase. First thing you're going to do is register for our bonuses, and then you're going to see this page here. This is our bonus page where you're going to get a little bit of a rundown of the bonuses and of course of the software itself. And I would highly recommend that you take action before the timer runs out. Mark has let me know that this launch right here is going to be 4 days. It's going to end March 2nd at 11:59 p.m., which means March 3rd at 12 a.m. This will no longer be available. Okay, LiveReach will no longer be available. So it's important that you do place your order before the timer runs out, and that's going to allow you to get all the bonuses, but it's also going to protect you from the opportunity for the price to go up if LiveReach is even available at all. And there hasn't been no indication, no threats or anything like that of it coming down, but what happened with the last product launch that Mark released, it was called Marketing Vault, and he said that you should get it before it comes down, before the launch ends, and now you can't get it, right? Now you can't get it at all. And if I was to use my crystal ball and peer into the future a little bit, I would not be surprised to see LiveReach rolled into Social Kickstart. So at that point, LiveReach may no longer be available because Social Kickstart will use all that functionality as well. So again, I do highly recommend that you order before the timer runs out. Of course, I don't know for sure if it's going to roll into Social Kickstart, but I think that would be a great move if it was my company and I was doing it. So it makes sense that I would think they would do it. And to make sure that you don't have any elevated pricing, to make sure you do get access to LiveReach, make sure that you place your order. To do that, just click on any of the orange buttons on this page here. That's going to bring you through to the LiveReach sales page, which is going to allow you to, of course, place that order and get access to the bonuses. So let's talk about the risk that you're going to take here today. The risk is simply a 30-day money back, no questions guarantee. And I got to tell you that when I deal with Mark's support staff, they're amazing. They really do take support seriously. They're obviously very kind, but they also do everything that they can to help me in any way that is reasonable for them. And the 30-day money back guarantee is just that. If for any reason you need to return the product, Mark is going to take the risk. And I want you to pay attention to the sales video, because in the sales video, Mark actually says if you don't use this, or if you feel that this is not working for you, or for any reason like that, we don't want you paying for LiveReach. Okay, so he says right up that he's got a 30-day money back guarantee, and you should use it if you feel that this product or service is not working in any way for you. And I can tell you again that in my experience, that's been 100% true. I've never refunded anything to Digital Kickstart, but I have had some situations where I had an ongoing continuity program, and I decided to cancel them because it was not a good fit for me at that time. When it is a good fit, I'll have no hesitation going back. So again, the risk is really on Mark at this point, and Mark and the Digital Kickstart crew, because if there's any issues at all in the first 30 days, just ask them for a refund, and they'll be happy to give it to you. Now let's talk about bonuses. The first bonus that we've offered to you, because LiveReach is a great streaming software, or to help you stream with existing videos, that means you're going to have to use Facebook streaming, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live. And in order to do that, you really need to make sure that your Facebook account is set up properly so that you can promote. If you don't, there is a chance that Facebook's going to be offended by what you do. They seem to get offended rather easily, and they're going to either shut down your ad account or potentially shut down your entire account. I actually created a secondary account in Facebook specifically for marketing, specifically for one style of marketing test that I thought was completely legitimate, no black hat stuff or anything like that. It was simply, I created a page, I created posts on that page, and then I shared those posts out to different groups that had asked for the post, not spamming them, just groups that had asked for the post. And next thing I know, Facebook's shutting down my account, not my ad account, my actual Facebook account for sharing content. So I'm not really sure, again, and content that was asked for. So I'm not really sure why they found that offensive, but here's the deal. When you know the Facebook guidelines and you follow these essentials, the chances of you ever getting banned or removed or anything like that go drastically down. They just go far, far down. And so the value here is that not only do we set up or help you set up your account in a way that your Facebook account is ready to be published, but it also allows you to move forward knowing that you're using best practices and using Facebook in a way that Facebook wants you to use, because they really do look at everything we do as, is this best for our audience? And the audience is not you, even though you're a Facebook user. If you're a marketer at all, they're not really interested in what you think. They're just interested in taking your money and then and moving on from there. So that's currently valued at $47 because it is a basic training on how to get your Facebook up and running and optimized properly. Now, the real value for when it comes to Facebook is being able to grow your community, grow your reach, and be able to get some return on investment. And again, this is something that Facebook is really, they're sort of against. They seem to think that offering someone a good valuable offer is not in that person's best interest. And I happily disagree with them. I believe that when you know that that person is suffering, when you know that they're in pain, when you know that you can help them, then you are responsible to make an offer. Okay, it is your duty to make an offer. Show them a product or service that can help them with their pain. Well, again, Facebook gets upset about these things. So we've created the Facebook Affiliate Funnel Mastery course, and this course shows you how you can set up your ads and your funnel so you can not only provide value through your ad or your live stream video, but you can also continue to provide value by offering value on the front end, like a giveaway, or simply lead them through your funnel to a sale. So this is also going to allow you to have immediate return on investment for your Facebook efforts and for your Facebook advertising without offending Facebook that somehow we've made the user do something they don't want to do, or we've somehow declined in their value of their experience on Facebook. This right here is valued at $297. Facebook Affiliate Funnel Mastery is currently not available on the market at all because this is something that we just do internally here, and I'm making it available to you as a bonus for picking up LiveReach. So the next thing here is the YouTube for Business. And again, going along with Facebook Essentials, this is essentially YouTube Essentials. It's going to help you set up your account in a way to optimize properly. We're going to show you how to create video. We're also going to show you how to create the optimization for that video so you get more reach. And you're connecting with the kind of people who want to view your videos. This does not show you how to market on YouTube, although we do get into that a little bit with the organic reach. The reality is, if you do not follow these principles, it's going to take a very long time for you to get any real traction when it comes to YouTube. So this is all about building your channel and building out your subscribers as quickly as possible. Current value is $47, and this should be a $247 course easily. However, the reason that it's currently valued at $47 is that we are looking at going through and refreshing some of the content and the look and feel of the course. So I know that right now, the course is valuable. It's going to give you everything you need to know and to do on your account to build that account. But I also know that everyone likes the newest, freshest content. So as we're going through and building that out, there will be some updates in the near future. So just wanted to value it to reflect the fact that we know that you're going to have to adjust a little bit as we adjust some of that content. Make sure it's the most timely and up to date. Now you're also going to get something that's super secret here. You're going to get front of the line access to evergreen traffic secrets. We have taken a look at various traffic sources online and realized that ultimately when it comes down to it, most of these traffic sources kind of suck. And it's not because they don't work or anything like that. It's simply because I, as a solo entrepreneur, I want to be able to leverage my time where I go and do the work one time, and then I'm able to continue on. I can go tackle the next project. I don't have to go back and monitor my traffic sources every single day. And there's only 3 different ways to do this online today, and those are what I consider truly evergreen traffic. Now that doesn't mean I'm never going to have to go back and look at those campaigns, but it does mean that a lot more of the ongoing maintenance is sort of taken care of for me. And this is a course that we are currently producing that is going to show you how to not only identify those evergreen traffic sources, but also how to use them, how to set them up in a way that you can truly get onto the next part of your business instead of simply monitoring your traffic all the time. That is currently valued at $197. And again, when this comes out, this is going to easily be a $297 course. This will be an extensive course based on all the different types of evergreen traffics that we have. As I mentioned, currently there are 3. And then as we continue to do our research, then we may find other ways to use existing traffic as evergreen sources. The next part here is the social event funnel, and also currently valued at $197. The social event funnel is how you take a live cast, whether that be a pre-recorded video you're using LiveReach to get out to the world, and turn it into a sales platform. Once again, that Facebook is not going to be upset about, that YouTube is not going to be upset about, and it's designed about in a way where you're constantly providing value. Not only is your live video providing value, but you're also providing value through the social event funnel itself. And we're going to walk you through how you can turn your live events directly into a return on investment, both in building your community and in building your sales and getting more repeat sales. So this entire social event funnel comes with all the training necessary to put it together, to understand how it works, and our recommendations on how to make the software and so forth a lot easier on you, so you don't really have to worry too much about all those technical overwhelm. And as a fast action bonus for signing up with us today, or at least just by registering for these bonuses, we're actually going to give you LiveReach fast hacks. And this training here is currently valued at $27, because what we're going to do is we're going to give you the 3 tips that we have that allow you to go to use LiveReach to go live and create that video, stream it, upload it, and get the maximum amount of return on investment as you possibly can. And this is actually going to go as an email to you, as an email drip over the next few days, just for registering to this bonus area. So that, as I mentioned, it's currently valued at $27, and it's really going to help you take that LiveReach software and turn it into a return on investment platform for you. Then, of course, you're going to get instant access to the same bonuses that everyone else is offering. I will point out that Streaming Profits here is a fantastic course to be able to allow you to see, what you can do with streaming. What is the power of streaming? What can you, how should you structure your videos, and what can you really get out of using a live cast platform? It's currently valued at $197. I think that's well worth it, just to be able to give you the ability to, even if it's just the confidence, to go live. Because you can build an entire business off of a live platform. It may not be where your business stays at, but that's certainly a place where you can start. And I know that right now, we recommend that you go live every day on Facebook to build your community and to hone your message, and on YouTube if you want to continue to produce content, because it's going to take a while for you to really get down your message and get down your delivery. And the faster you can get through that, the easier it's going to, and the faster it's going to become for you to be successful online when it comes to your videos and your streaming. The next thing here is that the Facebook Timeline Survey. This is a add-on that you can put into your Facebook pages that allows you to collect data, to collect survey data from your audience. And it's a $97 value, but I have to tell you, it's actually quite a bit more than that, in my opinion, because you can go right now, you can pay $97 a month, every month, for survey survey platforms that allow you to collect data from your audience. You can also, a new one that's about to come out is, I think, $297 a month, and basically it's the same thing, right? And we are talking about some training here, but mostly it's just the survey and being able to interact with your audience. So for $97, this would still be a steal, and the fact that you get it here as a bonus today is awesome. Digital Kickstart did throw this in as part of their bonus package for me to offer to you. I really do appreciate them doing that, because this is truly a way for you to be, stay on the pulse of your customers' needs, so that you can really go out there, or your audience's needs, so you can really go out there and give them what they want, right? Know what your content is going to do for them and how you're going to change their life. Then we have Facebook Redirect Pro. This is a great little WordPress add-on that you add to WordPress. It allows you to, when you're live streaming, to drop links into your notes or your descriptions, and that link now becomes an organic link. So you can send them maybe on week one when you have that live stream go up, you send them to your capture page, and then maybe if you're doing a replay, you send the same link, but you send it to your order page. So this is going to allow you to manipulate that link in a way where the link is exactly the same, but you can redirect where you're sending that traffic. Phenomenal value at $97, and once again, provided to you as a bonus here just for signing up for LiveReach today. The last but certainly not least is the Facebook timeline opt-in. This allows you to take your website, your WordPress site, and turn it into a Facebook tab. Now, this is great for people who don't really have a website or don't want to put the work into a website. You will need a place to go and put this, such as a WordPress site, to integrate with Facebook. But it means that you don't really have to do a lot of updating, on that website. You're just using it as an opt-in page. And what this means for your users is that they can stay on Facebook. They don't have to have the pain of leaving Facebook if they want to still be social. But now they can opt into your list so that they can get future updates from you, and they don't have to rely on the shakiness of Facebook. Again, I love Facebook. I think it's a great platform for marketers, but I also know that there's a lot of barriers for us to get through before we can start helping people with their awesome products. And this is one way of getting beyond that barrier of being throttled when it comes to your content. So Facebook timeline opt-in, if someone really does want your updates, it gives them the option of putting in their email address and getting those updates from you directly rather than waiting for Facebook to do so. And again, you're going to get access to all of these things immediately, including access to the programs that we're going to launch shortly. We're going to give you access to that members area, and once that is live, it's just going to be published live right into that members area for you. But I do highly recommend that you go and order before the timer runs out. Again, it seems like 3 days away, but really it's not that long. So click on any of the orange buttons once you are on our bonus page here. Use our link and get instant access to all of these bonuses. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me today and checking out LiveReach with me. And if you have any questions, I'll put them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them as soon as I can. Thanks so much.